All right, guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about a brouhaha that took place over the weekend. Apparently, 6 Superman actors united in Orlando for MegaCon.
Yeah, MegaCon.
To pay tribute to Christopher Reeve. And a DC account, a fan account, it's not an official account, but it's making the rounds. They posted a picture of 5 of those actors and deliberately cut Dean Cain off the end.
Yes.
So there's a little bit of a controversy. We're gonna talk about it, and again, want to reiterate this is I believe just a fan account, stan account, but it's got Arab.org click to help on it. But the photo came from Screen Rant. I do not believe Screen Rant cut Dean Cain off of there.
The photo that was from Screen Rant, he's in it. So I think if you go from the original post, someone posted the original photo in it.
Yeah, I've got the original photo here.
Yeah,
we're gonna take a look at that and just be like, here we go, politics. We're gonna cut the people out of the pictures we don't like. I know another group that used to cut people out of photos. Do you remember?
Does it start with an N?
Maybe it did. I don't know.
Ends with an I?
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, but there was another group that used to do that they would edit historical photos to remove people they did not like.
Well, it's funny, though. There was a picture in a newspaper that they were found, I think it was the New York Post or New York Times, and we talked about it on the video, that they had someone had gone and erased Walt Disney from the picture. And it was the one composer for that was in Fantasia. So they erased Disney out of the photo. And then the reason people knew is because his name was on the back.
Yeah.
So media does do it when it serves their purpose.
Yes. So let's talk about this for a little bit before we get into it any further. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, you get woohoo if you do.
Woohoo.
Check out clownfishminus.com. Check out some of our merch and join the Plus Club, clownfishminus.com. Yeah, so we saw us making the rounds, this photo, and I was like, oh, wow, they got a bunch of Supermen together, right? Mm-hmm. And I remember thinking to myself, oh, Dean Cain couldn't make it, or did they not invite Dean Cain?
No, he was there.
Oh, yeah, he was there.
I knew he was there. So when I saw that picture, I was like, wait a minute, because I saw the original, and I knew he was there.
Yeah, he was there. He's in the photo originally.
Mm-hmm.
And, but yeah, they chopped him off, and I'm sure that was intentional. This is actually a very political account. But Dean Cain's like, yeah, the wankers, they did cut me out. Look at that. He's taking it pretty well.
I think he's more amused than anything. Like,
yeah,
right.
Because so why is Dean Cain being cut out from photo ops? Why is he not being invited to conventions in some cases? Because he is an outspoken conservative. Now, that being said, he's getting along fine with all the other Supermen.
Mm-hmm.
This is the thing that's so weird about it. And I noticed that too when, I went to Ohio, was it Fan Expo?
Yeah.
Ohio. And they invited Gina Carano, and it seemed like everybody, for the most part, was getting along okay. Right? The drama seems to be these stan accounts online. It seems to be a lot of people that are terminally online.
And the thing is, it's like all these old guys are older, like, our age or older. So you can tell they're like, they're from a different generation of, where you can agree to disagree.
Yes.
It doesn't mean you can't be friends with somebody because they don't vote the same way as you. Even though, funny little side story here, the guy in the middle that's playing the Superman, the most recent version of Superman in the show.
Yeah.
So if you ever seen the Disney Halloween sing-along at the Haunted Mansion, Disneyland sing-along?
Oh, God, yeah, I knew about that, yeah.
Okay, so there's a sing-along, all right? There's 3 kids in it, and there's 2 boys and a girl, and the older boy is him.
Yes. I was surprised to find that, but you can see it. Like if you watch that, and our kids used to watch it all the time because they put it on DVD, but it was several years old by the time it was on DVD. It used to be on VHS. It's from like the mid 90s, but our kids used to watch it into the late 2000s. And, it's Superboy.
He's the kid from the Disney Halloween sing-along at Disneyland.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's unrelated, but I thought it was funny to mention.
Tom Welling, they must have left him out of jail. I don't know what's going on there, but
wait, what?
Tom Welling, he had a DUI or something.
Doesn't mean he's in jail.
No, I was making a joke. I was making a joke that he was in
Tom Welling, man.
Somebody must have saved him. He got out. He got saved him with bail. All right. So here's the story here. We'll read the story on Collider, and then we'll see the reactions to this. It was always going to be like Chris, how 6 Men of Steel paid tribute to Christopher Reeve at MegaCon. So yeah, we had Tyler. Is that Hoechlin? Is that how you pronounce his name?
I don't know, but it's the guy from the show. Yeah,
the new Superman. Yeah, which is actually I that was another show that I started watching it, and I'm like, this is pretty good, and then I forgot it existed. That happens to me a lot. Like it's busy. Like, it's pretty good. It's pretty good, and then it's like it disappears for a couple of weeks, and then I just like forget it exists.
So it was Brandon Routh, Dean Cain, Tim Daly, George Newbern, and Tom Welling.
Yep. So they made sure they put Dean Cain right in the middle on Collider. Yeah, and the conversation, part of the conversation during the panel moderated by Joe Deckelmeyer at Collider's sister site, Screen Rant eventually shifted to one person who's arguably the most synonymous with the Man of Steel, Christopher Reeve. And they're talking
about their different reactions to Christopher Reeve. But the thing is, it was a panel of Supermen. And it was exciting because the people who are fans of Superman, especially since there's a new movie coming out, could go to this panel and you get to talk to all these different people who played the character in different ways. And then as a result, the fan account make sure they took him off the end.
Yeah. So let's take a look at some of the reactions to the original post. Like, yep, there we go. And I'm sure this was intentional. I mean, to get people to talk about it. 5 Batmans and Supermans, just to put some salt in it. Cowards cropped at Dean Cain. Why'd you cut Dean Cain out of the picture? To get you to react.
I don't think it's even to get your people to react. I think it's because they're politically pickled and they're mad about it.
Yeah, well, 5 Batmans and Supermans.
That's what they're doing it because they deliberately cut them out on purpose. You only cut him out because you're like, I'm going to show him. Yeah, how dare he?
Flash Dean Cain, but kept the drunk driver.
I mean, to be fair, of those Supermen, I've had a crush on 3 of them. So, at one point or another.
Does it count that when I was 3, I had Superman underoos? Of the
6 Supermen that are sitting there and you on the microphone, I've had a crush on 4 of them.
I know the big boy is not attending this particular panel. He's probably at home painting his miniatures.
Henry Cavill. Yeah. I mean, the ones on screen. There's another Superman I've had a crush on. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're okay. So yeah.
I wasn't counting him. I just meant the ones here. Of the ones here, 3 of them I've had a crush on at one point in time.
Actually, Tom Welling seems like a pretty nice guy.
He was also in Lucifer, which I liked. Yeah, he was ironically Cain.
So Tom Welling was Cain.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So
now I'm really confused, but okay.
But yeah, I've had crushes on 3 of the Supermen that are there, and of course Henry Cavill, but he isn't in the picture. And you, since you had underoos.
Yeah, I did, but I was also 3, so that's kind of creepy.
Well, I also was little when I had underoos, but I was older than you, so
you asshats literally cut out real Dean Cain.
Mm-hmm.
You're all scummy as F.
Yeah,
exactly.
there it is.
DCU Stalinist updates. Here, fixed it for you.
See, the thing is, I think people are confusing. I think it's a DCU account, but I don't think it's an actual.
It's not an official account. No, this is, and look, I mean, look where they're sending you. This is a very political. This is a Stan account.
Why would you go there? Right there would be why I wouldn't click on it.
Yeah, it's yeah. But is there any reason why you very clearly and intentionally cropped out Dean? Yes.
Did he sleep with your wife?
Oh no, not funny. That. But I'm just saying, like, it's because of politics. It's because of politics.
Yes, that's exactly why. Everybody knows that's why.
So 2017 called. You can go back to 2017 if you want. But
of those 3 guys, he was the first one I had a crush on, a Superman.
What, Dean Cain?
Yeah, because he was the one. He was doing it back in the 90s.
Yeah. You never see the super boys. You never see them. There were multiple Superboy actors, and they just kind of got.
I can't speak to them. I'm just speaking of people that are on stage in the picture.
There you go. All right. I don't have a crush on any of them. I'm sorry. The only one maybe is Henry Cavill, but that's more like
He's not pictured.
He's not pictured. But I think, I found out that he enjoys grilling, as do I.
It's true.
And painting tiny little men, which if I had more time, I would, because I used to do that all the time.
He also does computers and builds them and fixes them, as do you.
Yeah, I do.
You don't wear a wife beater when you do it, though.
No, because that's way too gay. But yeah.
I mean, if you wear that wig like he wore in Witcher and grunt, I would not be opposed.
And the wife beater and the Superman.
No, the outfit from The Witcher and the hair, and then you grunt some. I would not be opposed. I'm just saying.
See, I can be an actor too. I can just grunt. Anyway, I think it's pretty cool they got all these guys together.
I think so too. And then they had to go do that and be dicks.
Yeah, but that's welcome to the internet. Blue sky is the other way, bro. That's
blue sky's the other way. Yes.
Blue sky's the other way. So we're gonna wrap this up. Just thought it was kind of funny. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk later.
Bye.